Man, this is live. Anything can happen. 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 Man, this is live. Anything can happen.
And what if you fuck up?
Man, this is live. Anything can happen.
I'd be pissed scared I'd get a boner or fucking fart or something.
Man, this is live. Anything can happen.
Shut the fuck up, man. You're making me nervous.
Man, this is live. Anything can happen. Man, this is live. Anything can happen. Man, this is live. Anything can happen. Man, this is live. Anything can happen.
And what if you fuck up?
Man, this is live. Anything can happen.
I'd be pissed scared I'd get a boner or fucking fart or something.
Man, this is live. Anything can happen.
Shut the fuck up, man. You're making me nervous.
Welcome back to the Junk Room, everybody. It's me, the Junk Man, coming back at you with a live video. It's Monday, Star Wars Monday. I really don't like the name of that, Star Wars Mondays, but maybe I'll get used to it and we'll come up with something else. That's right, soundboard. Soundboard's back, guys.
Big dummy.
Okay, having fun here. What are we going to talk about today? Well, we're going to talk mini rigs, Star Wars mini rigs. We're also going to check into some of your chats here. Again, super chats to make sure I see them, but I'll try to keep up. Like, let's see, we got Sam in the room. We got Terry in the room. We got Odds in the room. We got Lucas in the room. We got James in the room. We got Chris Cadwell in the room, always in the room. We got Warped in Plastic. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Warped in Plastic is here in the chat room. That old comic smell. Yes, he's here, or she's here, or they's here, I don't know. Ron, Hal 9000. Can you believe it? Hal is here. We got Comic. We got Monday Night Sam, Monday Night Junk. We got a lot of stuff, but we're going to talk mini rigs. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. Never was a fan of the mini rigs. I don't even think I had any growing up. And then I was kind of snobby about it in the 90s. I remember I was getting into collecting the vintage Star Wars stuff, and I was like, oh, mini rigs. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. But I've softened my view on the mini rigs. I don't hate them. As you can see, I don't see any mini rigs around here. Now, my first gripe was it wasn't in the movie. But neither is that troop transporter over there. But, hey, a troop transporter is pretty. Oh, hold on. You know what a troop transporter is?
Free to go.
That's right, Miley.
Free to go.
It's pretty cool. Let's see, we got Jeff here. We got the old... I said, and we got Juan. Carlos is always here. Dave. Lucas says some of them. But before we get started, let me pull this picture up, guys. Some of you guys probably know this already. But let me pull this picture up really quick before we get started here. Give me just 1 second. I know you're not very professional, Junkman. You wasn't ready to go, were you? You didn't have all your da's and I's and da's and all that. Well, whatever they say. Let's see here. Let's pull this up. Start the day with this one right here. Can you believe this, guys? Look at this. Look at this, guys. This is how I start my day. Look at this. You follow me on Twitter? Well, you don't anymore. Your account, That Junkman, is currently suspended. For more information, please sign in to twitter.com. Well, I did, and it didn't tell me shit. I can't get anyone to answer my emails. I can't get anyone to do anything. What the hell did I do? How did the Junkman get canceled? Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Can you believe it? The Junkman has gotten canceled on Twitter. And you don't know, and I tweet a lot, believe me, I do, and it really helps to promote the videos. But yesterday, Sunday, I didn't even hardly do anything at all. I went to Target and I posted some pictures of it. I really don't even know what I did. How does these people expect you to follow the rules if they suspend you and won't even tell you what rule you broke? It's like they just, hey, let's just suspend people just to suspend people. I don't know. I'm not controversial. I make jokes. Sure, I make jokes and everything, but I really just don't understand it. Let's see. Let's read some tweets and then we'll get back talking Star Wars mini rigs. Now, I was going to get Usual Mike here and a couple other guys, Trick Yards, and a couple other guys to play Star Wars Family Feud. 2 reasons. One, some of these guys I had contact with over Twitter, and I don't have Twitter, although I still have Kenner Toys on Twitter. That's my real excuse, but that's the excuse I use. The other excuse is I can't find my Star Wars Family Feud game, but I hadn't looked really hard. I put it off. Says, okay, Sunday I'm going to look for it. I'm going to find it Sunday. And then I started doing other shit. And then by Sunday night, it's like, I don't feel like looking. I looked through some boxes. I thought, because I just moved probably back in September. So I still got a lot of shit boxed up. So that's my excuse. But we will play Star Wars Family Feud very soon with Usual Mike. Did I call him Unusual Mike? I always call him Unusual Mike. But we're going to try. Let's see some chats again. Make sure I see them. Super chats and that super chat. Although YouTube takes 30% of it. It goes back in to help the channel. And believe it or not, the money does go back in. As you can see, got a new camera. Thanks to you guys. Thanks for all your support. Got lights a while back. Got this. It was frozen. Okay, now hopefully we're back now. But let's see here. Let's see. We got Ashley. Ashley is always here. What's Ashley say? Hey, Junkie, why are you causing trouble on Twitter? I'm not trying to. I'm not trying. Maybe because I got mad Friday because somebody called Luke a boy, and I was like, Luke's not a Luke. Luke is a he, her, they. You don't know that. And I probably got in trouble for that because I can't take a joke nowadays. So I'm not talking bad about anybody that, that goes by he or her or they or whatever. It's just, I pick on everybody. And I'm not picking on one single person. Speaking of that, let me tell you guys this. I'm not going to tell you the whole story. I watched a video on YouTube. I was laughing my ass off, and I was supposed to be. Because it was about... It's just something I shouldn't have been laughing at, but I can't not imagine anyone watching this video of these people and not laughing. I feel horrible after I did it.
The sportos, the motorheads, geeks, sluts, bloods, wastoids, dweebies, dickheads.
Okay.
They all adore him. They think he's a righteous dude.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, let's get Chris. Chris has sent a $1. I almost said super chat. Super chat. Let's see, Chris Cadwell, $1. Thank you so much. Let's see here. T for 2. Terminator. Check him out if you like Terminator. You like his channel. Twitter is jealous of your junk room. They probably are. Probably some Marvel fan probably read it and was like, oh, he always picking on the MCU. Get rid of him. Wrapped in plastic says mini rigs, bottom of the Star Wars barrel. Like I said, I've softened a little bit of my hatred for the mini rigs, but I'm still not really a fan. We don't need usual mic. We do need usual mic. We need more people. We need everybody we can get. Jeff says F Twitter. Want my account back. God dang, I waste a lot of time we were on Twitter. I know. Use Instagram. I don't like that. I don't like Instagram. One thing, people message me all the time. I never do see it. I never see where the messages are. And then I can't do nothing on Instagram unless I post a picture. And I don't want to post a picture of everything. Facebook. Try to use Facebook, and it's fun. It's fun sometimes, but then you got people that want to play stupid Facebook games. Which one of these 5 concerts didn't I really go to? I don't care. It's not fun. Okay. Let me stop before I piss off somebody here. Hey, I play that on Facebook all the time. Disney canceled you for show. They sure did. Disney probably called up and said, in fact, speaking of that, I lost 3 shirts today thanks to Lucasfilm. They pulled them off from the junkmanmerch.com. That Bounty Hunter shirt you all love, I put back up. It's gone again. So hopefully if you got it, you got it. I'm going to start staying away from Star Wars. But they pulled the one of the Star Wars figures inside the cockpit. And one other one. I don't know what the other one was. I can't remember. Junkman was a bad boy. Oh, I need a spanking. Let's see here. Pixel says, love the channel. Me and my bros had some of those as a kid. The Sands, okay, I don't want to read into all of them because we're going to get on to all of them, but thank you for that. Okay, make sure. Oh, a super chat. Jeff the man sent a super chat. My super chat better work tonight. It did work, and I read it, and I'm going to give you a soundboard for that.
We're on a mission from God.
Don't worry. I know you've heard that one. I got some new ones here. Here's Chris. I didn't give you one either, Chris. Here you go.
Big dummy.
You're not a dummy, but I still.
Big dummy.
Oh man, where is my? Oh. Let's talk mini rigs.
I'd like to make werewolf movies.
Okay, let's talk mini rigs here. Let's pull them up here. Hey, what am I doing here? I don't see my mini rig. There it is. Mini rig. I want my MTV7. Remember, I made a shirt that says I want my MTV7 shirt. And the MTV company pulled it off. That's a parody. That's not... I don't understand. But we got the MTV7. I like this one here because it kind of stands up and goes across the train. The train. You know what I'm trying to think of. And you could push it down and it would, the wheels. Now, see, if I had some mini rigs, this is where I would bring it. This is where I have a big glass case of all my mini rigs. And it's like, I'm doing a video so you can see all the stuff I have. But I would bring them out and sit them all over the table if I had mini rigs. That way, when you watch the video, you can be like, look at him, he's got everything. Look at him, he's got all the toys and everything. So you don't need a huge collection, do you? This is about all I got. I got some stuff in boxes, but this is about it. I don't need to spread my toys all over the table. I don't know. I can talk about mini rigs. I can pull up a picture up and talk about them. Don't need to spread them all out. But if you're the type of person that likes to spread your toys, hey, if you like to spread your junk out, spread it out. Nothing wrong with that. But I'm digressing here. With the mini rigs, the wheels would, come out like this. It was very cool. Again, I didn't have the... What was it? Oh, it didn't work. It was pretty. Thank you, Miley. It was pretty cool. I didn't have any of the mini rigs as a kid. I like to see if which ones you did have. What did you have here? We've got the PDT-8. This one here is kind of boring. I mean, even on the package, it shows that you could put FX7 in it. Nobody wants to play with FX7. Sure, FX7 was okay. I mean, little arms that come out, but if your toy highlighted on the box is FX7, that should tell you something right there. And it looks like we got a super chat. Can you do a video on scalper stoppers, 4x4s? I don't know what that is. Let me look into it. I guess it's some kind of 4x4 truck. I'll look into it. If I can find a unique way to do it, I'll do it. But that's from Mad Dino. Mad Dino, you're going to get a super chat random soundboard.
Oh, no!
That's just for you, just for you. So we got the BTD-8. I don't like the names of these mini rigs either. Star Wars didn't get any mini rigs, but you can see Empire did, and Return of the Jedi, and Power of the Force. A lot of people don't count those as mini rigs, but there are mini rigs, I would think. I looked at that. I went the wrong way. Damn, junk man. Let's see here. Cap 2. Cap 2. Somebody said Mandalorian. I like Mandalorian to put mini rigs in the live back. I wouldn't be surprised if you saw some of these mini rigs. Move that over a little bit there. Put it over there. Nah, I like it better. Live, anything can happen. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you saw some of these turn up. Who said that? Did I lose it? Eb, E-B. Wasn't you on Green Nigger? I wouldn't be surprised if they showed up on the Mandalorian. That would be, you know, if they showed up on the Mandalorian, that would be pretty cool. So Cap 2. Now see, this one I say Cap because it spells Cap. That's how language works. You have initialisms and you have, now I've got the word of it now. Initialisms and what's the antonyms. You know, if you can say it, you say it, like Cap. But if you can't say it, like PDT, you spell it. It's not that hard. That's how it works for everything. That's how it works for the FBI, Interpol, anything. That's how it works. ATST, at. If you can say it, you say it. It's just the way the language works, guys. So we got Cap 2 here. Again, I never had this one. I've never even really played with it, so I can't say. I think this one's got suction cups on it, but I like the look of this one. I like that you can put a prisoner on the back of it. So that's uh-oh, I almost said it again. I almost said it. Whenever I say almost say it, I have to do that. Okay, let's see what else we got here.
Play cards with J.D. Shellnut, chief of police.
Okay, we know. Where are we at here? Okay, INT4. I think they just threw, I don't know, I think they just threw these letters out there. IDD4. Yeah, how am I going to talk an hour about the mini rigs? Mini rigs, come on. This one here, again, they did a lot of Hoth related ones, but I guess, I mean, what else would you want? Maybe they should have did a mini rig of the Cloud cars, but it only had like one pod. You know, the Cloud car has the two. Maybe they should have done one just like a mini Cloud car with just one in it. That probably could have moved some more of the Cloud car pilots. But this one here has the little plastic gray one. And now we're getting into the Return of the Jedi with the AST-5. Now this one I actually own. Now I didn't own it as a kid. I bought it, I think I bought a collection one time back in the late 90s and it was in there. In fact, I think I've got two of them. No, I don't have it out. I don't know why I looked. I know I didn't have it out. Hold on just a second here. Okay. But this was pretty neat. It turns flat so you can fly it around. You put a figure in it. Again, I guess if you didn't have the money for ships, this was the next best thing. I guess. I don't know. And we got the small. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you guys. So let's stop mini rigs just for a second. Do y'all know what is his name? Pat the NES Punk. This is going out to you. Pat the Punk. He did a video where he was at a swap meet last week or this weekend or something, and he walked up on an Imperial shuttle. Oh, I was pointing to it, but you can't see it. Not a mini rig of the Imperial shuttle, the big one, loose. And it looked like it was complete or in good shape. The guy wanted $80 for it. Now this is a swap meet, so if you get 80, he probably could say, "Hey, can I get it for 60?" And he would probably say, "65, you can have it." Imperial shuttle, and he was like, "I didn't get it. I didn't know where to put it." Dude, if you find an Imperial shuttle, find anything being in your Star Wars, you buy it. But if you find an Imperial shuttle and you don't, so I don't know where Pat the Punk guy is, but there's a swamp meet out there somewhere with an Imperial shuttle that you probably could talk down to $65. I could not believe it. But let's get these little mini shuttles here. they're kind of goofy. Let's be honest. They're kind of goofy. Out of all the mini rigs, though, they look like it might be kind of fun here. We got another chat. Oh, man, I can't believe we got a super chat. Thank you, Chris Wright. Thank you. You're doing right. Been watching you for years. How many of these mini rigs? How many of these mini rigs? Well, we're going to look at each one, and we'll find out. Then we can add them up and find out how many. Had many. I thought you was asking me how many. I'm stupid. This one's for me. This one's for me. Here it goes. Hit the wrong button there. This one's for me. God dang, I hit the wrong one again. It says, oh well. This one's for who's Chris in a super chat. Chris, you get a random soundboard. Let's go here. Let's see what we can give Chris here with a random soundboard.
Ding dong, the witch has flipped.
I love that one. Ding dong, the witch is flipped. Okay. Couldn't find the one I was looking for. I thought it was number 2. I
play cards at JDCL, man. Beat the police.
Oh well. Okay, let's see here. Mini rigs. The ISP-6. Let's see what else we got here. The Desert Skiff. I don't know. This still has a little thing for Luke to stand on. You know, a little plank thing for him to stand on. And it has a little canopy above so they don't get hot. And it's got Boba Fett on the box. That's always a plus if you got Boba Fett on the box. But I don't. Even now, I can't get into mini rigs. Okay, I can't. I said I don't hate them. I don't hate them like I did because they are a vintage Star Wars, but they're the Ewoks of the Star Wars Kenner toys. There, I said it. Well, Chris Wright's leaving. Gotta go, but have fun, guys. Well, thank you for the chat, for the super chat. Let's see what else we got here. Endor Forest Ranger. Now, this one looks pretty cool. Oh, god dang, I said it again. Sorry. Okay, I said it again.
Critical.
Yes, it does look,
Critical.
but again, they're mini rigs. But this one's okay. I like this one. Not too bad. And it's from Endor. So I think that's it with the Return of the Jedi. Let's see. Okay, I know this picture's not really good. See if I can zoom in and pull it up some for you guys. Look at this thing. The bubbles fade real easy. This Power of the Force. This is the Sand Skimmer. Now the mini rigs, I guess you can call them mini rigs. They're a little different for the Power of the Force line. They're really, it's like figures stood on everything. But that's it right there. It's the Sand Skimmer. Again, takes place during Tatooine. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, and then we got this one from Endor. Again, I'll pull this up so you can see it. Security Scout. I don't know, kind of lets them flying around and everything. It's got a picture of Luke on it, but I think this was more, I guess you could put an Endor trooper on it. It would look the best, but I don't know. It looks more like something the Imperials would have. But I can imagine them taking that with them. You notice on Endor, there's a lot of troopers on Endor, a lot of rebel troopers. Were they all on the Shuttle Tydirian? Somebody let me know. Were they all on the Shuttle? Because there's a lot of people. But I guess there's a lot of room. We only really saw the cockpit. And then we got the Imperial Snapper. Look at there, look at there, look at there. Oh, man. I know what they used to call a snapper when I was little. It's probably before my time. That's an old-fashioned word for it. But this was, I guess, this was one of the more for the Imperials. You had this one here that was more for the Rebels, I guess. I don't know why Luke's wearing brown camouflage, and this was more of a green camouflage. And then you had this one that's probably more for the troops. For the Imperial troops, anyway. And I think that's it, guys. Oh, well, here's the back of the card. I'll pull this up again so you can see it bigger. You'd rather see this than my face. I always like the back of the package. I didn't really like this bubble look for the mini rigs, but I do like the back of the card for these because it has that Kenner look to it. Now, Trial Logo did put the Power of the Force ones in a box, or some of them in the box. Maybe Return of the Jedi also. But I think that's it. Let's see. Are we back? We are back, guys. We are back. Okay, that's it. Can you believe it? We talked about mini rigs. It ain't even 30 minutes, and I got an hour to fill. Oh, man. What are we going to do? What are we going to do with the rest of our time?
I'd like to make werewolf movies.
But now I'm going to want to see what you guys think about the mini rigs. Again, wasn't a fan of them. I'll be honest with you. I don't even remember these as a kid. I'm sure I knew of them. I'm sure I had those little catalogs that came with the ships and play sets. So I'm sure I saw them, but I don't remember seeing them in the store. I don't remember anyone having them besides. I don't remember anyone having them. I don't remember them at all. I have no childhood memory of them. My memory is the 90s. But I remember in the 90s when I did find them, I wasn't like, what is this? It's like, oh, a mini rig. So apparently I did know about the mini rigs. I just erased it from my mind. I guess that's so. Let's see. I never saw the bubble package. You really never saw the bubble? That was you mean you never saw it in the store? Or is this the first time you knew about it? That was Power of the Force. Didn't really see much Power of the Force anything back then, did we? Hold on, I got a big old square on my face. MCL was the one I had and loved it, said Joe. Chris says he's never owned any. I didn't either. Toy Hunter says, I did have the mini shuttle. Toys are the way. The shuttle one looks, I almost said it. Let me try it again. The shuttle one does look.
Free to go.
Did you mention the droid side gunner mini rig? No, I didn't. That's in the droids line, right? No, I didn't pull up the droids line. You're right. I should have. Who's that? Dave, you got me on that one. Although I was looking more at the movie stuff, but I should have pulled up that one. Terminator 2 says Power of the Force 2 sort of continued. Hold on, it jumped up on me there. Where'd he go? Where did he go? I just saw his little ass. Continue the mini rig with those deluxe. Oh, those deluxe figures. They were kind of like I guess you'd call them mini rigs. They were kind of like the Power of the Force mini rigs. Didn't like that either. I never was a big fan of anything that wasn't in the movie. But Jumpman, over there you got a troop transporter. Okay, I love the troop transporter. I know. And it's not in the movie. I've had people. I did a video on troop transporter, like 6 of them. Yeah, I've done like a lot of videos of that thing. But people say it's in the hangar on Endor. I mean, it's on the hangar in the hall. It's not. People said it's in the hangar of the Rebel base in A New Hope. It's not. Okay, that is not in the movie. I don't care how many times you tell me it is. It's not. Okay, Hal Wax. I'm sure I said that wrong. Loves the channel. Thank you very much. Mad Dino is in the room. Mad Dino finally made it. What about the vehicle? What about the vehicle energizer, laser cannon, and tripod cannon? Now, I almost put them up, but they're not considered mini rigs. They're more like accessories. At least I never really classify them as mini rigs. Not sure there's any official source, but they do play along with the figures. Wasn't really in the movie. Well, I guess the ion cannon was and something, but Now, I was never really a fan of them either, but the cannon one was, oh, god dang it, I almost said, the cannon one was,
Free to go.
I didn't realize I said that so much. But yeah, I don't really count those as mini rigs, because they're not rigs. And that Energizer thing, I love that it has to say on the box that it's not a toy. Duh! You really need to tell us that? Hey Jumpman, how come the radar dish from the Empire considered a mini? How come the radar dish from Empire considered a mini? I think that's what you're talking about. The cannon, right? How come the radar dish from Empire considered a mini rig? I don't count. If you're talking about what I was just talking about, the Energizer, the cannons, I don't really count. I don't know. I've never seen those classified as mini rigs. But yeah, this guy says they're mini rigs. Now I have to see if they're mini rigs. Now I have to do a whole video on if they're mini rigs. They're not rigs. Well, the troop transporter was in. The troop transporter was on the Mandalorian, and it was in some of the comics, and I think it was on Rebels or something also. Do you remember the time when Do you remember the time when a fantastic Star Wars? It's not me, guys. I mean, it's not him. It's me. I'm horrible at reading and looking over it at the same time. Do you remember the time? It's hard to read when something's moving up to, and I don't read good as it is. Do you remember the time when a fantastic Star Wars actress was fired for having an opinion? She was tough and super hot. I don't remember that. Let's see here. Mini rigs initials actually stood for names. Yeah, they wasn't just random. I think they were random, and then they just made them a name to go with it. But I could be wrong. Seems like they would just give some letters, and then we'll make up something for it. But yeah, it probably wasn't random. I don't think there was much thought put into it. Mad Dino says a super chat. Mad Dino's gonna get a soundboard super chat. Hold on. Love the troop transporter. It was a large vehicle and looked cool. It did. Okay, let's give him a random. random soundboard.
We don't got no goddamn band. We don't need to fucking practice, Randy. We don't need a shit-ass manager neither.
Okay, let's get back to talking about...
Motherfuckers, y'all just a bunch of losers. I'm the only one sane son of a bitch here. Just get the fuck out of my house now.
Okay. Whew, it's like that time your dad got mad at your mom at the dinner table and threw the spaghetti at the wall. Okay, well that was going out. Who said that? Mad Dino. Mad Dino sent that super chat. Thank you so much there. Anyone have a thing for Black Star? Okay, that's a toy line. I don't know much about. Oh, we got another super chat. We're on a roll today. And just to remind you, the Action Figure Show probably will be live this Friday. It's going to be bi-weekly. Yeah, the Action Figure Show is bi. Barra, I cannot read your name. I'm sorry. B-A-R, Barra. I wanted to say Barracuda. B-A-R-C-R-A-I-A-L-L-B. I'm horrible with names. Sorry. But small thank you. That's not a small thank you. That's a large thank you. Small thank you, Jumpman, for all the pleasure you bring. Many memories restored because of you. I'm 1971, Manchester, UK. Thanks. Thank you, man. You were from you were born in 1971. Well, I was born in 1972, so you got a year on me. But that just means you're gonna be 50 before I am. So let's give you a random soundboard. Let's see here, random.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Got you a good one there. I like that one. ISP, Imperial Shuttle Pod. You're right. I know. They stood for something. I know. I love Junkman. This is nuts. I don't even know what's happening anymore. Sorry, Todd. But you love the Junkman. That's all that matters here. Chris says, Junkman, if you could, would you do the improv Star Wars? What would you do to improve the Star Wars franchise? Well, I don't want to get too much off topic here. I want to kind of stick it to that, but I don't know if it needs any improvement. I wouldn't do anything, be honest with you. I mean, do I like everything they've done? No, but when you start tinkering around, I don't want them to go back and tinker around with stuff. Oh, that never happened. That movie really didn't happen. This didn't really happen. That just opens up too many doors. You take what you get, take a swing, missed opportunity, didn't work. Hope for the next. T for 2 said he watched Black Star. I think I was a little old for Black Star here. I thought I saw Chris. Dr. Alpra said, oh, he's talking to somebody else. There should be a Last Starfighter toy. They should. You know, there were almost action figures based on the Last Starfighter. And I did a video on them. Check them out right there. Candace Cherry is here. Candace Cherry is always around. Candace, this is for you.
Hey, where are the white women at?
Never know what you're going to get. You need to do more crazy tweets. Well, I suspended from Twitter, so I can't do them. But, yeah, that was a good video. Though I read crazy tweets, that was a good video there. My favorite creature is Jabba the Hutt. That's a good one there. So, who out there had mini rigs? Who had the mini rigs? Where did you get your recording of my cousin's? Where did you get a recording of my cousin's Mike's house? Went over to Mike's house. I'm going to hide the mic. I'm not going to tell you where I hid it. So which mini rigs were your favorite and which one was the lamest, Junk? That's hard to say. Like I said, I never really got into mini rigs. To me, they're all kind of lame. I would have to give each one a look at it before I told you my favorite, because I just never could get into the mini rigs. The Forest Ranger is a pretty good one, I think. From what I've seen of it, said Terry Johnson said that he had the Forest Ranger, so I'll take his word for it. I mean, he had it. I'm sure it was. Oh, if Terry had it, then I'm pretty sure it's pretty cool. What's the hardest to find, and what's the most valuable mini rigs? I didn't prepare for all these questions, but actually the Power of the Force ones I think are pretty easy to find. But I would say to find them on card with a good bubble, that's probably the hardest. The mini rigs are pretty common. I wouldn't say any of them's really that difficult to find. Jedi says don't have mini rigs, but I do have some deluxe figures from the 90s. I hate those deluxe figures. Again, because it's just steered away from. There's so much cool stuff in the movie. You don't need to make stuff that wasn't in the movie, do you? Okay. This is the longest username I've ever read in my life. Lois Alarson Marsenden Avalagi Salad. I don't know. I butchered that, I'm sure. I had my own from Lily Lad. Lily Lad. I probably didn't say Lily Lad right, but that's. Oh man, Bradley Goodwin coming in with the super chat. Bradley's always here with the super chat. $25 super chat. Come on, dude. Sorry for being late. Hey, you're never late. If you're here, you're here. If you watch it later, you watch it later. You're never late. I thought the mini rigs were cool, and at a time had a few vehicles were being made. At a time when big vehicles weren't being made. Oh man. Hey, I'll be having to get mini rigs now. It's so hard to get ships and playsets and stuff. But here's your random sound. Let's give him the random super chat soundboard.
The Sportos and Motorheads.
I did that one.
Sluts.
I'm not gonna. He did a good job. I'm not gonna give him that one. We already done. This one's for you.
We're on a mission from God.
Done that one. Done that. Well, I think we've ran out. This one's for you.
God damn it, I'd piss on a spark plug if I thought it was doing any good.
Okay, there you go. There's your random super chat. Your random soundboard. Keep it up, Junkman. Everyone send a super chat. That's only a good plan right there, man. I might send one to myself. I like Boba Fett. Who else likes him? Everybody likes Boba Fett. The question would be, who don't like Boba Fett? Let's see here. My husband has some of the best old Star Wars toys. That's a great guy. You should marry him. I miss the mini rigs. Wish they made some today. Like I said, it'd take anything because the best thing that Hasbro makes right now, I'm going to tell you guys, every Walmart I go has it, so it's not rare. So if you go in looking, Hasbro makes it, Star Wars related. I think it's something to do with the Force. I don't know, but it's like an empty peg. It's like you'll see a metal peg and there won't be nothing hanging on it, and I'll have like 40 of them all hanging up in the toy section. Oh man, that's the best thing Hasbro's ever made. Oh, I guess that's the Force. Oh, empty pegs. Do you have any of the Repro mini rigs? Now you're talking crazy. Now you're talking. If they start making Repro mini rigs. Douglas said, Junkman, I love your show. Thank you. I'll watch from work. Don't let the Junkman get you fired. And keeps me sane. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad something keeps you sane. Listen to this crazy shit. Might make you crazy, though. Todd, at 5 years old, I stole Boba Fett and got in a lot of trouble. Maybe I should do that story on the dark side of collecting right there, Todd. Do a story on Todd Smith, which sounds like a fake name, Todd Smith. Let's be honest. You still hiding from that Boba Fett you stole? Because that sounds like it's made up. But let's be honest, that's a made up name. Han Solo didn't like Boba Fett. That's true. That's true. I think he did like Boba Fett. I think he just didn't like Boba Fett was after him. I think he probably admired Boba Fett deep down. Ashley says, I don't like Boba Fett. Actually, you're just trying to get to me. Does the small Clone Wars ship count? I don't know much about Clone Wars. So we're just talking vintage, so it's not vintage. But Junkman, the 90s is vintage. Oh. Are the tripod, laser cannon, and vehicle management energizers considered mini rigs? Again, some in the chat said it did. I don't count them as mini rigs. I count them as like playset accessories. I don't count them as mini rigs because they're mini, but they're not rigs. And they're actually not, I don't count them, but hey, some people do, I guess. But to me, they're not mini rigs. Let's see. I had the Rebel tank mini rig. It was kind of cool. It wasn't pretty cool. Let's see. It was kind of cool, but really they should have made more than we saw on screen.
Free to go.
How close are you to the Death Star giveaway? Last time I looked, 19.6 something. So we're getting there. And I've talked to the guys in Las Vegas, where I think it's Rogue Toys. They're going to help out, and some other guys are going to help out. We're going to give that away soon. My wife says Boba Fett was useless in Jedi. What? Sure, he's useless. I mean, who does something cool and epic every single day of their life? We just saw one day of his life. And that's what happens. Sometimes you just screw up and you get hit in the back and you fall in a hole. We all have those days. You can't be badass every single day, every single minute, every single second. Jedi would just happen to be one of those days where he just didn't do much. He didn't have much to do. Anthony sends in a $5 super chat. I agree, empty peg should be a figure like droids. Yeah, the 3 and 4 line stinks anymore. So few. Like, I don't know what it is. And it's not just, it's just, you go into Walmart, every aisle, every store you go to, everything's full. For some reason, the action figure aisle, and it's not just Star Wars. I don't get it. I don't know why it's always empty. But Star Wars is probably the worst at it. But you sent a super chat. So you're going to get a random super chat. Here we go. Let's see, a random super chat right here.
You a nut, and that's a conclusion based on fact.
You're not a nut, but Mr. T says you were. Today is Catherine Brock's birthday. Daisy Duke herself. I saw that. It is Daisy Duke's birthday. Happy birthday, Daisy Duke. Hey, Junkman, what do you think Hasbro doesn't make more Mandalorian? Why do you think Hasbro's stupid? I mean, you got the hottest show in the world right now. They're slow at getting merchandise out for them. I don't think. I think, well, action figures are dying. Movie figures. Action figures. The action figures that are hot right now is Fortnite, Robotopic or something. The girls like LOL dolls. And video game based action figures are okay. Movie, TV stuff, just it sells to the collectors. Sells for a few people, but I think Hasbro just says they're not gonna invest in it. They're probably just gonna push it all to online to get the collectors. That's why I feel like they're going. We just got the Millennium Falcon Lego set. Now they do a lot. Legos are always pretty well stocked. I can't afford Legos. Married to a nerd can. I mean, I would have to take out a second job if I wanted to buy one Lego set. Fett is the way. Boba Fett had a hangover returned to. He might have. He does some partying here. We need a Sleestak figure. Hot toy Sleestak action figure. We do need that here. Have you bought any of the retro line in stores? I bought them. Yeah, I bought all of them. I bought in stores. I never pre-order. I hate pre-order. Although I did pre-order the Mandalorian ones because I knew I probably would never find them. And I did pre-order the Wave 2 retro figures. But they hit the stores before they didn't ship them out till late, and they were already at the stores, so I canceled my pre-order. I was like, hey, you don't know what pre-order means. Pre-order, you ship them to the pre-order guys first, then what's left you ship to the stores. Oh, would you consider a speeder bike a mini rig? No, I don't. It's mini, it's a rig, but there's not a big version of it. You know, we didn't see anything big, and it was in the movie, so maybe if they did a smaller one, you could call that one a mini rig, or maybe they did a bigger speeder bike, then you could say the normal one is a mini, but it's not a mini if it's just one of them. My uncle worked in the third floor book depository, and he said he knows who killed Kennedy. Oh, wait a minute, I read that wrong. My uncle worked in the third floor basement of Kenner. He brought home a whole case of rocket fire and Boba Fett's in the day. Oh man, you would not believe how many people worked at Kenner, or uncle worked at Kenner, and brought home rocket firing Boba Fett's. They must have made 1 million of them. Sleestak figure, we need those. We do. Junkman, honest question. Why have I yet showed up in the Mandalorian, Dr. Alpha? I don't know. Because nobody knows who Dr. Alpha is. I know it's from the comic book, but maybe. Gotta say something. Can't have everything show up in season 1 and 2. Gotta say something for later, right? Do you have the Cloud City ship? Or you mean the twin car the Cloud car? Yes, I have a Cloud car. This boxed up somewhere. I don't have it out though. I had it as a kid. Played with it a lot. Made fun of it because it looked like orange shoes, but I did. We need an Imperial Dignitary. Hot toy. Give us a hot toy, Imperial Dignitary. Have you been through Star Wars Land yet? No, I would like to go Star Wars Galaxy. I haven't been here. Fett haters to be disintegrated. There you go. More stuff that never happened. Y'all like that? More stuff that never happened. I cannot, you know that video I did where I read stuff off Facebook and Twitter of stuff about kind of Star Wars related that they say had happened but never happened. I lost like 11 subscribers in that video, and people kept saying, Junkman, don't get political, don't do political videos. I think somebody will just say political in anything. I mean, you could say, I hope Trump runs for office, and they'll say, man, don't get political. Anything. I don't understand how that video of reading shit that didn't happen on Facebook was political. Are you going to ICCCCC Con in Nashville? I'm thinking about it. I just want to make sure it's going to happen, and they're not going to cancel it at the last minute. And I did email them to get a media pass, because I'm a cheap ass. And I figured if I get that will push me to go more, because it's about a 5-6 hour drive. And I didn't hear back. And I don't know if they just hadn't told anybody or they just hadn't told me. So I might go. I'm still debating, because last thing, I don't want to plan it and then they go, we cancel Cornelius virus. Dr. Alfra is a cool character. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. I'm sure it's not Dr. Alfra, but I like to say it like that. That's my new way of saying it. I just don't choose the wrong side. Okay, there we got, I know I should read these names. Willie B. Production said Twin Pod car was the worst toy. Okay, I wouldn't say it's the worst toy, but I'm not going to argue with you. I remember that the vehicle that was left behind on the toy shelves, yeah, well, it was cheap, though. I think, it was a cheap one. So if it wasn't your birthday or something, you had enough money, you could get that one. I never minded. I didn't like the look of it. But as a toy, yeah, it didn't make sounds or anything. But it was always easy to play with. It's like a handle in the middle. So I never hated it. I wouldn't say it was the worst, but it's definitely the top 5 worst ones. Vehicle-wise, it might be the worst vehicle. But somebody plays that's worse. When is the Nashville Con? April, I believe. I don't have the exact date, but I think it's April. If you go to the convention, are you going to video it? Of course I am. Of course I am. Come on, video everything. Yeah. Nah, of course I am. That way I can write it off on my taxes. But no, that's not. I'll do it. And hopefully Dragon Con will be back this year. But yeah, I'll do a video on it definitely for sure. Dig your movie franchises of the 80s videos. The one about the friend. Yeah, that one did better than I thought it was. And when I made that one, I said, nobody's going to really care about that one. But that one did pretty good. I mean, people seem to be interested in it. I need to get back to my top 10 where I look at the top 20 movies of each year. I think we're on 1982, but I need to get back to that here. Cloud Car was always missing the canopy and glass. Yeah, a lot of people lost that canopy pretty fast. Oh, Chris is from Tennessee. So the con comes and going. Oh, he's going. All right, Chris. If you're in Nashville, there's a great toy store there. And there's 2 stores. Chris might be able to help me, and I can't think of the name of it, but they sell comic books, VHS videotapes, DVDs, toys, old toys, new toys. Great Escape, is that what it's called? I did a whole series where I spent a whole weekend in Nashville for the hunting for Star Wars. I went to antique stores and the Great Escape and all that. So check that out. But if you're ever in the Nashville area, Great Escape, man, check them out. Trust me, you won't be sorry. Okay, I know I missed some of these. Again, if you don't want me to miss them, send a super chat. And when you send a super chat, you get a random soundboard.
I'd like to make werewolf movies.
Savannah has a Toy Con in July this year. I might have to look at that. It's about a 3-hour drive from me. Chris says it is the Great Escape. Yeah, Chris will be able to tell you how great that place is. Retro Blasting has his wife back up. Don't know what that means. Did his wife fall down? I don't know. Don't know what that means there, Roger. Let's see here. We have a Great Escape in Murfreesboro. Man, y'all just making up shit and watch me say it, right? Now, I've heard of Murfreesboro. Is that Tennessee? I didn't know that. Imperial Dignitary, a Friends spinoff film, would yeah. Let's see here. Serious question, Junkman. How is your son doing? He said he's doing really good. Really, really good. Now we've got hit with all the bills, but I need to push out that GoFundMe. But everybody's really helped. It's really meant a lot to me, and it's really helped a lot. And I think we're getting very close to that. But now he's starting physical therapy. The only problem is 2 times a week, man. It's about a 30-minute drive, man. It's hard to, can't ask off of work so many times. And I'll work an hour the other direction. So, man, sadly, I do have to have a real job, at least for now. Come on, YouTube. Let's see, we got Jolanta and Marietta. Yeah, but I think they changed the name of that. It's not called that anymore, right? Could be wrong. I was going to go last year, and then Cornelius came, and it screwed up everything. So I probably would definitely go to that one, too, if they do that. I haven't even looked. I don't like planning nothing because I know everything's going to get canceled if I plan it. Speaking of names, where did the name Dat Junkman come from? We love you, Junkman. Well, I've talked about this before, and we got about 10 minutes left, so I'll talk about it again. There's two stories here. I can tell you the story that sounds good, or I can tell you the true story. The true story, I started Twitter with an account. It was like First Star Wars, it was Rare Star Wars Pics, and I would just tweet out pictures of rare Star Wars stuff. And it kind of took off, and then I turned it into First Star Wars, and then I changed it to Star Wars Junk, because I wanted to, not just do rare stuff. I want to do all kinds of Star Wars stuff. So I called it Star Wars Junk. Man, then I tried to spin it off and do a whole bunch of accounts, Star Wars Book Junks. But anyway. And then, I made videos under that banner, Star Wars Junk. You probably guys been here a while know that. My videos were Star Wars Junk. But then every once in a while I would do a video that wasn't Star Wars. And I would get people, hey, it ain't Star Wars, it's a Star Wars channel. Why are you talking about Riptide? So, I thought, okay, first of the year, I think it was like 2 years, I thought, I'm going to rebrand myself. What can I come up with? Well, I was already using Junk for Star Wars Junk, so change it to Junkman. Now, that's probably the more likely story. But here's the made-up story that's true. When I was a kid, I would go to my grandparents' house every weekend. And she would buy me all my Star Wars stuff. Me and my brother. We had if it was Star Wars, we had it. And we would keep it in a third bedroom that she had. She would keep everything, all the kids' stuff in there and everything. And that, we always refer to that as the junk room. So, it's always like, hey, go in the junk room and get the Falcon. Go in the junk room and get the Star Wars toys. Go in the junk room and see if you can find some Hardy Boys dolls. So, in a way, I do have attachment to that junk room, but I wasn't really thinking about that when I made Junkman. It was more because I was trying to make a Twitter name for Star Wars Junk, and my wife, or ex-wife now, so we used to say, bought more Star Wars junk? So I made that the name, and then I rambled on and on about that. We got a number one fan, David, sent in $9.99 little sticker thing here. Let's give him a random.
Yeah, I know that, dude.
I know that, dude. We're going to give him a random one right there. Oh, my mouth is dry, guys.
You a nut, and that's a conclusion based on fact.
If you were a kid, if you were a junk, whoa, I jumped up. If you were a junk kid and now you're a junk man, when will you be the junk geezer? Well, depending on who you ask, might be the junk geezer already. How come we have yet to get, man, y'all just trying to make me read some shit. Mudhorn. Oh, I know who Mudhorn is. I don't know what that first word is. Because Hasbro sucks. We've established, oh my God, here we go.
You a nut, and that's a conclusion based on fact.
That's the Hasbro. Oh, yes, Junkman. It's just a southern thing. I guess so here. $5 from that bearer. I can't read it. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Junkman, have you used retro brightener to whiten any of the old yellow? No. I mean, I'm not against it if you do that. I'm not sure what the long-term effect is on it, but I like the yellow. I mean, sure, I'm going to buy one that's perfect, but if you buy another one that's yellow and it's played with and beat up, it just gives it some character. I don't mind that. But again, I'm not against it. I got some ships and stuff. I should look into it and use it, but I don't mind the yellow on some things. Now, I don't like a yellow bubble. Try to buy a Honda Carbonite in a Power of the Force card. It's hard to find one that doesn't have a yellow bubble. Do you ever do a video on all the Burger King stuff that came out? Not all. I've done it on a couple of things. The glasses and some other things. Jumpman, why can't you talk a full sentence? Everybody does that. I don't want to be a hack and be like everybody else. Too much weed. I was reading that. I thought Boba Fett was a scuba diver. Man, he thought that. Okay, guys, what we up to now? We're not. Where?
Even though most people call it vagina, and some children call it Virginia.
I don't even know if y'all can even hear that. But if you can, this one's going. Let me give it a random name. Franceland. This one's going out for you.
Is what boys have done in front.
Sticky. Oh yeah, the sticky figures do bother me now. They do, because I got some figures that are sticky, and that bothers the hell out of me. Jumpman, did you pre-order the Razor Crest? No, I don't really buy much new stuff, and I really don't sell bars. I ain't paying that much money for no sell bar. I mean, that sell bar is cool. Don't get me wrong. But I'm too tight with my money. I just can't. I don't got nowhere to put it. And although it looks cool, I'd rather spend that money on something vintage if I'm gonna spend vintage, not vintage. Vintage if I'm gonna buy something. And again, nothing against it. I would love to have it. Don't get me wrong. And the Razor Crest. Don't get me wrong. Love to have it. Not saying, oh, Hasbro Labs sucks. Oh, Fun Crown Toys. No, it's just, that's a lot of money. And I mostly buy the older stuff. I don't buy much new stuff. I thought Boba Fett was a good guy. Well, Boba Fett's not a good guy. He's not a bad guy. He's a guy that does stuff for money. Hey, you want me to go after the rebels? Pay me. If you saw the rebels and you want me to go get Darth Vader and bring his head back to you, sit on your lap, pay me. That's how Boba Fett is. The thing was way overpriced, if you ask me. I've never seen it in person. I don't even remember what the price was. I know it was out of my price range, and that was enough for me. Junkman, my wife. Star Wars Junkman. I mean, my ex-wife. Yeah, my ex-wife. Are you opening the Mandalorian Retro or keeping them packaged? Probably will keep them packaged unless I find them. Then I'll open them just so I can do a video on them. But being I don't really have... I might buy one. Again, it depends. First, they're going to stay in package, but then if I can find them, I'll buy more to open. Have a great night. Junkie, Ashley's gone. Ashley, let me give you a random soundboard.
God damn it, I'd piss on a spark plug if I thought it was doing any good.
For a random soundboard, I hit that one a lot. Thank you, Ashley. Let's see, we're getting out. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. You need a toe. Fett got you. Okay, Junk, would you buy the retro collection Mandalorian figures? Would you buy any? Yeah, I've got them on the way. I got them pre-ordered. They're close. I got them pre-ordered. They're on the way. I open November. Jumpman, you fart. No, it's this stupid chair. It does sometimes. I'm making a video and it sounds like a farty because of this chair. Got to get a new chair. Sounds like a ripped one to me. Joke aside, I think you are right that Cara Dune Retro isn't coming. I'll be very surprised. Don't get me wrong. I'll be very surprised and very happy if it does. I don't think they want to even touch that. They don't want people who they throw it in the store and get all upset. No, okay. I think that's it, guys. That is it. I think.
I like to make werewolf movies.
I know you do. I think that's it. 8 o'clock. Now, if you're a Patreon supporter. Sorry, I was going to do an after show today, but something's came up, and I didn't get a chance to remind everybody that I was going to do it. So I promise, next Monday, after show for the Patreon and YouTube supporters. I promise, next Monday, if I don't forget. So I didn't have it all set up, so I just want to make sure I tell everyone on Patreon and the member page and everything to be here. So, McCollum, if there's a Cara Dune Retro, would be rare. Yeah. I mean, they had to have made them. I hear people all the time say, well, they already made them. They got to ship them out. They're going to lose money. You know how many toys have been made that's been pulled from stores or not shipped out? It's nothing uncommon for companies. Hey, Jumpman, I'm getting ready to do my first toy show as a vendor. That's pretty cool. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I have over 150 Power of the Force Master of the Universe figures and over 100 vintage Star Wars figures. All right, good luck there. If you do, whatever you don't sell, give them to me. Donate them to me. I'm not even going to try to read that con name. Something Quad Con. I cannot read. But, man. Oh, hold on. Thought I had a super chat, but I went the wrong direction in my window here. Okay, that's it, guys. I gotta get out. My mouth is dry. Next Monday, we're gonna do a live stream. Hopefully, we're gonna play Family Feud, Star Wars Family Feud with usual Mike, maybe Trick Yards. that boss guy that does toy videos, and a couple other guys. We're gonna dig around and ask people to join us, and let's get one more random chat random before we go.
We're on a mission from God.
That's not random. I've already done that one. That's not random. One more random one. That's not random. Where is?
Big dummy.
No. Okay, that's the one I wanted to end on. You guys, thank you so much. Be back probably tomorrow with another video. We'll say follow me at Junkman on Twitter, but I was suspended for no reason at all. So go to Kenner Toys on Twitter. That's the one I have, my backup one right there. I guess that's it, guys. Subscribe to the channel and all that good stuff, and we'll be back next Monday for a live show and videos throughout the week. And I think this Friday live, the Action Figures show. Talk to you later. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.